Hey Tubesters, back with another video. So this is the one that I had mentioned, I think in the first one that I uploaded, the one about Hey Tubesters, where have I been video. I think that's where I mentioned it. I've been this is now the third video that I'm recording today. So I kind of don't even remember all the things that I'm saying. And for those that need proof, oh, it's not working. I swear I have proof. There's the blessed be. There's the amethyst oil that I made with y'all, and my arnica oil, and the mulapenano chick. So, yeah, it's blessed Lord. It's definitely the same day. Okay, got that tightened. So, let me turn this around. There. So now you can actually see the plant. Excuse me. I have to hold the camera because this was the best angle that I could get for y'all. So this was a very expensive spell. And the sole reason is because of the aesthetics. So if you don't have particular aesthetics or you don't care about it looking a certain way or whatever, then it can definitely be cheaper for you. This is basically a cactus protection spell for the office. And basically what you need is a cactus plant, a pot, and your desk. This can be your desk at work. It could be, if you work from home or whatever, it'd be your house, your desk at home or whatever. It's basically meant for protection, right? I don't know why I'm just brain farty. I don't think I'm I don't think I have the brain power or the endurance to be doing these back-to-back videos like I used to. It's okay. I'll get there. So, I'm really in a, honor my childhood nostalgia and, kind of also on this kick of bringing Pokemon to life. Not just having Pokemon oh, blessed be, I can't say this, memorabilia or tchotchkes or whatever, but having them actually function as if they are alive. So in this case, Bulbasaur, I have him as a planter, and I have an actual plant. Now the proportions are extremely off, but you can kind of see where I was going at. This is ball cactus, and it just emulates his bulb so perfectly, and if the proportions were accurate, it would really look like the Pokemon. And that's why I got this. That's why I spent the $20-$30 just for the fucking shitty painted Bulbasaur. We just have to tell it like it is. It's not painted very well. Well, this side's better than the other side, but it's not painted well. Just take my word for it. Excuse me. I bought that cactus from Etsy. I think that was $15. So, it definitely was not cheap. But like I said, you could just get a cactus plant. A lot of them are already in pots. So if you don't care about having a nice looking pot, you can just buy the cactus in the pot that it's in for $10 or whatever, and then that's your spell, right? Spell ingredient and all. So basically, oh, blessed be, I forgot to grab, it's okay, I'll remember. I was gonna grab the paper that I wrote all the things on, but I'm pretty sure I'll remember. So, this does use cemetery dirt. This does use, death magic items in it, so if that's not your forte, then feel free to substitute as you see fit. Just make sure, oh, blessed be, that you have sandy soil, because that's what you're going to need for your cactus. Or really make sure you have the appropriate soil for whatever cactus you have. Or succulent. You could also use a succulent. You could very much get like a Chikorita. If you still want a Pokemon planter, you could do like Chikorita, Oddish. Those are the other ones I've seen. But I wanted to do Bulbasaur. I am planning on doing Oddish and maybe putting like an Aloe in it or something like that. But we'll figure that out later. But for right now, I had my cemetery sandy dirt. I used that as the base, and I'm trying to remember what I mixed in with it. I'm like mixing my thoughts when I made the Murpanano no Chick, the death dirt, and then this. Okay, I gotta remember. I know I also put in some gravestone dust. And I put in... Oof, hold on, let me just grab the paper. Alright, sorry about that. So obviously you need the cactus and the pot, right? I used my cemetery soil, which was like a sandy soil, as the base. I also, I don't know how to explain this. I'm just gonna try and show you. I have this little pot of soil that I have a statue that I've dedicated to Mokodh in. It's that pot right there, and there's like various mixes of soil in it. Oops, so sorry. Various mixes of soil in it, and so I use some of that as well, just to have her included in the spell work. You don't have to use that element. You could just use like regular dirt or whatever. I also used gravestone dust. That is optional. I think it's very good, and I definitely think that it should be added to every witch's cabinet, because it really amplifies your spirit work. It really amplifies your spirit invocation, especially if you're trying to use like just graveyard dirt or cemetery dirt, or specific, like from someone's specific grave, like grave dirt. If you have like ashes of like ancestral ashes, like of family members or whatever, or you have a graveyard dirt from like a witch or something like that, or of a family member, it really helps. The gravestone does really boost the invocation and the inclusion. It's like a good booster amplifier to your spirit work. So I added my ancestral ashes from my bloodline ancestors, and then I also have some witch's graveyard dirt, and I included that for my spirit line ancestors, or ancestors of faith like witchcraft and all that. So I have all that soil mixed in there. I awakened it, or brought it to life, with the cemetery well water, and then I fed it, gave it an offering, if you will, with some absinthe. And that all mixed together, charged it with the intention of basically the cactus will absorb any negativity, curses, what have you, and it'll trickle down to the roots, into that death, into that burial pile, essentially, that into that grave that is the soil. And then it's gonna, just like what death does, it brings fecundity to the soil and nourishment, and helps nourish the life. The death of the curse of the ill intent or whatever will bring nutrients to the cactus, that it will keep it alive and well and running and all that. And then we have right here, we have aquatic agate. I also added some of it in here just for stabilization. Aquatic agate is really good for like emotional well-being, harmony, balance, things of that nature. So I wanted to include that in this spell, because I am going to be bringing this to the office for my protection, but also just to kind of have that crystal emanation, or the properties of the crystal emanating, to bring emotional well-being and balance into my space. So yeah, that's just a quick little video. Well, I don't know how quick it was, but hopefully it was quick enough. And I know it's not as interesting as sitting down and doing the spell together, but like I said, when I was making this, I just kind of like had the thought, did it, and it was also before I even went live on IG and came to the realization that I want to come back to YouTube, so I had already done the spell. Maybe if I make the oddish one a spell, I'll do that with y'all too. Right now, I don't even know what plant I want to put in it, so I'm not even sure if I'm gonna have space for an oddish planter, so that's why I haven't even gotten it yet. But if I do, y'all will know. I'll make a video, and stay tuned. I'll have some more potion videos. Give me some suggestions in the comments. I've been forgetting to mention that, but if you have any suggestions or questions that you want to ask me, and I'll make a video response for it, or if there's a tag video you think I should do, let me do it. If it's drama based, I'm probably not. Let's just keep it real. But you know, if it's something that's like enjoyable content, I just want to make enjoyable content. I feel like the witchy community doesn't have enough enjoyable content. There's not a lot of members in the YouTube particular witchy community, and then there's also, it just seems like there's always drama, and I don't want to contribute to that. So anyway, long story short, got any suggestions of videos you want to see, content you want to see, let me know. As always, thank you for watching. Abundant and eternal blessings. Mwah.